when I got out of her and blueface group chat, it made things get a little bit better. I didn't, they've been doing them. You know what I'm saying? But our little sister Chrisean and the drama with Chrisean and Tamar and the he say, she say, we say, they say, she say, and it's just mighty interesting because the internet trolls are pretty good about pulling up um solid evidence. You know what I'm saying? Give me a second, y'all. They're really pretty good. They're pretty good about picking up they're really pretty good about picking up, the receipts to gather that everything happened. Now, I have an unbiased opinion towards how things should happen. I feel like, first of all, she shouldn't have never been at that sorry. He shouldn't have never been at that she should have never been at that concert. Okay, she shouldn't have never been there. She shouldn't have never even been in bed with Tamar because I feel like they're on two different genres and they're on two different levels. And I feel like they're just not the same. She's comfortable around the Sexy Reds and the Gorillas and that type of genre. She's comfortable because that's what she was introduced into. And she's not a singer. You know what I'm saying? She's not a ballad singer. She's not an R&B singer, any of that. And I just don't think It's a Vibe All the Time was a good twerk song to be having a twerk contest to either. It's a lot of variations of why I think that things just was not in Chrisean's favor from the beginning. Now, like I have told people, she does need to be held accountable. If she put her hands on that man, she needs to be held accountable for that. That's it. That's all. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's one of my children. I don't care if it's, one of my girls. I have 5 girls and they know, don't put your hand on no man. You cannot beat no man and don't even attempt to do it. So therefore, if that part did happen, allegedly that's what happened. Allegedly that's what her team is coming out. His Tamar's team is coming out and saying. It's just the I don't know. Let's watch Tamar's action to when she spoke out about it because to me, I don't know. I don't know. Tamar just Tamar is just Tamar. And hold on. We know Tamar can be dramified. But this is my thing. Now, that day, and I do have the receipts, the whole time Chrisean was on live talking about Clarissa popping up at her house. Remember, we was on live that day and Clarissa popped up at Chrisean's house and we tuned in. And when Tamar was on the phone and she was like, you need to be getting dressed, you need to be getting here, you need to be da 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 da, and blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, first of all, I thought that was weird when she was like Tamar, and I'm like, Tamar, what do Tamar have in common with Chrisean? Like, she has nothing in common with Chrisean. So, I mean, that was just me, but we're going to listen to Tamar's response, and then we're going to listen to Chrisean's response, and then the manager, and then I'm gonna give my little 2 cents. If somebody wants to come up, give their little 2 cents, I'm gonna drop the link early. Even before we get into the Kiki Palmer and all the other stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this link. And then I'm just gonna move on from it. I am, y'all. I am. I am. Okay. My name is Sam I am, and I just cannot do it. I just can't. So after we watch these, everybody can give their little woos and whys, twos and twos, and how they feel about it, and then I'm gonna move on from it because I'm over it. Now, one thing I do want to talk about though is her and her sisters, because I mean her sisters, because it's a lot of weird stuff going on with that too. But as far as this little Tamar and Chrisean piece, I'm over it. Like I'm over it. So we're gonna listen, and then I like I tell you, I'm into mannerisms, and I watch mannerisms. So I just need you to just pay attention. Pay attention.
Not that my headband looks any better, but I wasn't going to say anything out of respect for James and his trauma and what happened um, to him. And when I say what happened to him, he got assaulted at my show. Um, and and it was by Chrisean, but there was a lot of events that I believe were misconstrued. And so while I'm not going
Okay. One thing I did not like, just in that little statement, he was assaulted by Chrisean at my show. But you hear the but there's more to the story. But means there's more to the story on what happened. But means that there's more to the story on what happened. And the reason I'm gonna say that is because Troy said, "Oh, she would have never got up there and sing." And we got the video for that too. But let's go on and listen. Let's go on and listen.
to set out the time and clear every little thing up for everyone, I want you to know the reason why I decided to say something. Number one, I care about my team. They're all of my friends, and we put this all together. Hey, everybody, I look crazy. Let me take this off. Not that my headband looks any better, but I for the fans. Um, I'm not a clout chaser. I don't need that. Like my circle is this small. I don't have to sell tickets for like, oh, I need to sell tickets. Let me do this, that, other. This show has been sold out for a month. I didn't have an opening act. I didn't need an opening act because I knew my sister was coming in the middle of the show. Um, and when you're in different cities, you invite different people. And Chrisean was definitely someone that I invited, someone that I actually, looked at from afar as like a younger sister. She's from Baltimore. Um, I knew that she was rowdy. I didn't judge her because of that. I felt for her on so many occasions. And I just felt like, oh, this was somebody I wanted to meet to, possibly take under my wing because, everybody knows that I don't have the other for the fans. Um, I'm not a clout chaser. I don't the best. I don't have the best pass. I'm sorry. I have a filter. I washed my face. I look crazy. Okay. Um, and in my journey of being a better person, I wanted people to, accept me for the new person that I was. And the only way that they could do that is if I was given an opportunity. And so that's really all it was. I didn't call her and be like, oh, come on and perform in my show. Um, I already knew Toni was planning to perform here at this LA show. Um, she had sent me her number a while ago on a DM, and I reached out to her. Like I said before, like we all have, Chrisean is like a little sister to all of us, watching her and then watch her make mistakes. We want to help. We want to help. And this is what this Love and War tour has been about. I have called several girls that I didn't know Drew Sidora. I didn't know Tiffany Evans. I don't know, I didn't know any of the best. I don't have the best pass. I'm sorry, I have a filter.
And Tamar asking James, well, what happened? Why didn't Chrisean go out there during the twerk session? And James said, we was looking for her on the side of the stage, and she was not on the side of the stage. And Chrisean got very upset, and she was like, I was on the side of the stage. I was there. Where else would I go, man? You lying? Like, that's cap. I was on the side of the stage. Like, I was there on the side of the stage. And James said, no, you wasn't. We caught you there. Chrisean said, say I wasn't there one more time. Say I wasn't there on the side of the stage one more time. James was like, I'm telling you, we was calling you and you pop, 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 pop. I'm like, oh shit. Literally happened just like that. And here I am, like, this girl just hit this boy a couple of times with them big ass rings on her finger. And I'm just like, no, this is not happening. This is not happening. This is not happening. I get Chrisean to the other side of the room. At this point, James' face is leaking with blood. She going off saying, man, that's cap, da-da-da-da-da. Everybody is shocked. And I mean shocked because, mind you, I like Chrisean. I'm still at this moment trying to de-escalate everything. Like, I don't want this to go left. Like, this is crazy. This is all craziness. And I'm like, Chrisean, you gotta calm down. Everybody, you gotta calm down. Like this, it's a lot of yelling. At this point, Mooney and James, get her ass out of here. Da, 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 da. I'm like, okay, everybody calm down. I got Chrisean on my right-hand side. Now she's at the back. The door is right there. I'm blocking Chrisean on here because at this point, she don't go. She like, well, what's up? Like, her defense is all the way up now. And people trying to get in the door. And I'm stopping people from coming in the door. Troy was one of the people that I stopped from coming in the door. And I'm like, okay, y'all, we got to talk this out. We cannot, this is crazy. Tamar walks over to Chrisean. That is like, she said, that is like my blood brother. You cannot just go hitting my blood brother in his face. What is wrong with you? What's happening? All of this is going on. Everybody's emotions are on 100. And then Chrisean, I got Chrisean out of the room when Bandcamp came in the room. Bandcamp came in the room, got Chrisean out of the room, and that was that. I walked out of the room and I called the police. So in the video that she just made and said, well, why wasn't the police there? Why wasn't this there? And actually, to tell the truth, there were 28 security guards in that building that day from the Novo security team, 28. I went to the head of security at Novo and I asked them, I said, I need somebody to get up here right now. Somebody has just been assaulted. They asked me questions. They said, who? I said, James. I said, can you call the police? You know what Novo told me? Novo said they cannot call the police. I had to call the police. I went and called 911. You can call 911 or public records. You can call 911. You can check the records. Right after immediately happened, I called 911. It took the police over 2 hours to get to the Novo. I was not leaving until the police came. I was not leaving until the police came. It took the police over 2 hours to get, it took them over 2 hours to get to the Novo. The police did come. A police report was reported next to James. And Tamar asked.
So we know that there was a police report filed because he said he called the police and that there was a police report filed. And so, I mean, we know that much, right? We know. Okay, so that's what he said. Okay, so let's get Chrisean's response. Let's get Chrisean's response up here because she has to redeem her. She has to we in all fairness, we have to hear her response. Let me find it. Now, by other people's popular opinion, people feel like she should go to jail and she should do this. I don't know the whole story. I was not there. We're just getting bits and pieces of the story. Apparently, she was the only one from her team. I mean, she didn't have a team or anybody with her in a room. And I'm not look. Let me get up here so people don't get it misunderstood. I am not excusing any form of violence. I do not condone any form of violence. What I am saying is, if somebody makes you feel some type of way and you're confined, because everybody he named, with the exception of Chrisean and Tamar, were men and not very small men. Do you understand? And then he said in the beginning he was consoling Chrisean and he was trying to, because she was so upset about how she was treating the stage, which I feel like that is where the Troy guy comes in, LaTroy comes in, because let me tell you, before I even play for Chrisean, let's go back to what LaTroy said when he first came out and said what he had to say. Because my thing is this, and I'm not saying, let's get it right, I did not say in not one statement that she was right for what she did. What I am saying is we need to listen to how things went. We got to look at the video. Um, um, you need to hold on, let me find it. Because I'm not saying, and no, she should never be putting her hands on intibati. Because, girl, first of all, you are a new mother. You do not need to be out here. Let them say what he want to say. Let them say what they want to say. Let them feel the way. Even if you were embarrassed, then just you don't fool with her again. There was another way that you could have handled it. You know what I'm saying? Like they're beating you on the internet, you could have beat them on the internet, if that makes sense. Do you understand what I'm saying? You did not have to, you know what I'm saying, put your hands on anybody. Hold on. But let's listen to, I just want you to listen to how he explained everything, because I think that the way he came off and explained everything was shady. That's just me. Listen. You can listen and make your own opinion.
Want to get mad at me, he can get mad at me. Y'all gotta stop. First of all, let me tell you about this ghetto, disgusting gutter butt. I don't even want to call her a girl. First of all, she's trash. She should have never been at my show. So she come to Tamar concert, which I planned, and I will say that, drunk with 1,000 people, smelling like weed, looking dumb, okay? And so apparently she makes music. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? And apparently she wanted to drop a beat. So she was mad that she didn't get to perform. I didn't know she was a performer. And even if I did know she was a performer, she was not getting on the stage that everybody has worked their ass off to make. So she called, first of all, y'all see the video. She was up there, a drunk fool. Okay? Whoever wanted.
And I'm just going to pay that little piece because that tells you how he felt about her anyway. Then I call Cap. He knew exactly who she was because, number one, now I heard allegedly, word on the curb. I don't know. This is just what I've been hearing. You know, I be having my ears to the streets. And then when my ears is to the streets, I'll be like, what happened? And the streets said, I didn't say it, the streets said that he be, you know, he's one of Whack number one homies on over there on the little what they be in clubhouse, club yard, club, what they be at? Clubs, whatever they be on. Try clubhouse or whatever, yeah. So I'm like, So and now you know, sister girl gotta go pull these receipts real quick. Let me pull some of these receipts real quick. Let me see if they on here. Or are they on my phone? Let me see. But I don't know. Either one is just a click away. But let me pull some of these little receipts real quick saying that he didn't know her. Because he did. And the lies you tell, like, bro, you ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie. Now, if this was a, you know, setup, because I just thought it was strange. And then the mama said, I didn't say it. The mama said, she said, I told her, she said, I told her I don't think she should be hanging with Tamar. Now, why would the mama say that? You know, then, you know, everybody thought that the mama was saying it because, you know, the mama wanted to spend more time with the baby. But the mama said, nah, she said it just seemed weird. But, you know, they all be in it together. And so I think the mama kind of knew it was going to be kind of like a whole little setup thing. But so she had just got to see the baby that day. So she was like, dang, it was tugging on her heart like, well, I warned her, but you know, you could have gave her the whole little stilo. You could have gave her the whole little breakdown. Clarissa, you could have gave her the whole little breakdown. You ain't had to leave her just being like, I don't think it's a good idea for you to go over there. You could have, you know, you could have been like, you know, I don't, you know, maybe that's not the type of person, you know, that's not the right genre for you to be in. Whatever. You could have gave her that mother wisdom. No. Now you want to be like, well, I told her Tamar wasn't the type of person that she should have been around. You should have told her that when, I mean, I don't know. But I feel like she genuinely thought, oh my God, like, you know, when you're a little girl and you look up to people, I'm sure she used to look up to the Braxtons. I'm sure she used to watch them on reality TV. I'm sure she wanted to know how to change, kind of get out of her bad girl image. I'm sure that's why she was like, yeah, when Tamar reached out to her, she felt like, oh my God, Tamar Braxton, like, you know, an OG, this old lady, she's been in the industry. She was married to the, you know, a hot producer and a hot manager. Like, she's looking at it on more of a just being able to appeal to a different audience. But she didn't even know. Like, first of all, sis, you should have explained to her what your shows are like. You should have said, you know, even if you're not that familiar with me on my shows, you know, I'm usually glammed because the girl got a whole damn Fashion Nova glam section in her closet. She could have threw on one of them little glam gowns or whatever. But no, you was like, I want you to be over the twerk contest. I want you to be over the ratchet part of my show, I guess. So she brought the girl out to be over the ratchet part of her show, but it didn't happen. So then she tells her, so in her mind, she's thinking, okay, I'm about to perform. It's a vibe all the time, like whatever. So that's when they were all at the DJ booth and they're trying to figure out what happened. My thing is this. If she wasn't supposed to have nothing, whatever, why did you even give her a mic? Anybody else would have brought somebody on stage and it wasn't nothing supposed to go down. They would have just been like, here, okay, hey girl, welcome. How you feeling tonight, girl? Oh, I'm good, girl. Ooh. It would have been like the back and forth one mic. You give her a whole mic through your love and war song. Do you understand what I'm saying? The girl don't know what to do. She don't know how to be a hype man to love and war. She's not a singer. And that's why she said, what am I, in the choir now? Like, I thought I was supposed to just do my one little It's a Vibe all the time, whatever. Now all of a sudden I'm in a choir. So, I mean, I get all that. That's why I said Tamar was wrong. She didn't, I don't know. She talking about, oh, she was like a little sis. And girl, it was so many other women you could have bought out in LA that sing. What would make you go get a 23-year-old rebel without a cause? What? That's your fault. So I feel like in it all, she is to blame. And if that girl was the only one, because from the sounds of the tour manager, he explained everybody that was in the room, and wasn't nobody from her side in that room. Not one person from her side in that room. If I'm a 23-year-old person and I'm surrounded by a whole bunch of people and everybody's like woo, 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 and I'm upset and people are touching me and people are, because how he go from hugging her to consoling her to getting punched in her mouth. Now, was it an accident? Was it like, man, say it again, and and she tried to break away from him and he got hit in the mouth? Was it like that? Was that how it went? Or was it, I don't know. I don't know how it went. I wasn't there. But what I can say is more to the story. Just by what she said, he was assaulted by Chrisean, but I don't know about you, but my mama told me, and my granny told me, and my momo told me, and my daddy told me, and my papa told me, anything you say before but is irrelevant once you say that but, because you're like, what? But, I didn't mean to do it, but I did it. So, and I mean, I'd rather her just come out and be like, I didn't mean to hit that man, but I did. And I was mad, whatever. And I know she said she was mad. She's like, and maybe she blacked out. I don't know what happened. I don't know, but it's just mighty strange when he tell the story. He says, then I was able to hold her and talk to her, and then I looked over, and James and them were saying, get her out of there, and then he was bleeding. His face was super bloody, and then Tamar walked over and was like, how could you hit my brother? And and I know they're saving Tamar, because I mean, that's her insurance, that's her money. Now, he can file an assault charge on Chrisean, but the whole story got to come out. And, at this point, I mean, do they want the whole story to come out? Because I feel like it's more to the story. And then he made a point to say he did not let Troy in the room until after everything was over. But Troy said he was in the room. Remember, Troy said he said Troy didn't come until Chrisean was, leaving out of the room. So, I don't know. And that's why he said, I'm not going to watch somebody be assaulted and not say nothing. Next time, when I see somebody get assaulted, I'm not going to say something or whatever he said. And so I'm like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. 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 Okay, boo. I know. I know. I know. Man, it's been a lot of stuff going on in the news too, child. But yes, yes. Make sure you check out the disrespect. Um, uh, with Neff tonight. I think it's at 5, Neff. Is it at 5 or 6? But make sure you check it out. Check it out. Check out the disrespect with Neff tonight. But like I said, I really don't know. I don't know what at 7. I'm sorry, it's at 7. I know, boo. Man, love Neff, y'all. Love Neff. Please check out Neff, Voodoo Doll TV, the Dollhouse, and check out Michelle A.T. Alien. I rock with a lot of people out here that, they ain't done me nothing bad. You know what I'm saying? So, but I really look up to Michelle A.T. Alien and Voodoo Doll TV. They really helped me get comfortable with being authentically sister girl. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, drop your link. Oh, thanks, boo. Thanks. But yeah, make sure you drop your link to your channel too. Drop your link to your channel so they can go listen to the news. Y'all ain't heard news until you done heard news from the disrespectful. The disrespectful be giving you the news, boy. You get a little good news in with the disrespectful, y'all. So y'all go check out the disrespectful. Get y'all some good old news. Some good old news, from a good point of view. You know what I'm saying? So please check it out. But yes, y'all, I'm just saying, I don't know what really transpired backstage or what really happened. But I'm just saying, me personally, just listening from who was in the room and the dynamics, and then with the security guards being like, they not gonna go, they can't call the police, but he can. And it was 28 security guards or 20 whatever. And you mean nobody else was breaking it up or nobody else was in the room with y'all? Like, I just seemed like it might have got weird. For me, I would have feel weird if I'm in a room with people I don't know. Like she said, I was in there by myself. None of my team was in the room with me. When she first came out, she was like, I was in the room by myself. None of my team was in the room with me. She was like, so I'm like, and then Troy is the one that just leaked the story. And then when he leaked the story, then everybody else started saying stuff. But before that, like, I don't know. It just all seemed weird to me. It's just all seemed weird to me. That's all I'm saying. It's just I know, you know what? I don't know how to drop all them links, y'all. So y'all please hit y'all notification bells on whatever y'all streaming on. If you're streaming on Facebook, Sips with Sister Girl, Moo and Mimosas, Twitch, Twitter. Hit the notification bells, please, 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 because I really don't really know how to drop a lot of links, y'all. I really don't. So I'm learning, but y'all gotta please be patient. Please be patient with your girl, because I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try to be in the house, girl. I'm gonna try to get everything else I need to get done. That's why I went on and came on live early, get it over with. I was supposed to do Talk About It Tuesday yesterday, but everybody was going live talking about the Chrisean stuff, and everybody was on live for hours talking about it. And I just, honestly, I just had to decompress. I had to decompress from it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I, got my little data, and now I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Got my little data, and so like I said, I listened. I listened to key words that be said. He was like, I was consoling her because she was so upset, and she was so and she just felt some kind of way, and I was trying to explain to her that we wasn't trying to treat her like that, and we wasn't trying to embarrass her. And I'm like, but she was embarrassed. I was like, and so I'm thinking, like, was it the fact that when he was, because he said, I didn't say it, the tour manager said, please, like, as you come in or go out or just peep in, whatever, just hit the like button for your girl. But I didn't say it. The little tour manager said, he was like, then James was consoling her, and then Tamar began to ask James what happened, and then she said, don't say it again. So I'm like, did she break out? Like, how did she go from consoling her to her? Did she turn around and give him a doop doop, or did she break away from his and then was like doop because he's way bigger than her? So I mean, or did she jump up and do a doop doop? I'm just trying to figure out how she did it, because the way he explained it, I'm like, y'all, something ain't right. I don't know what's happening, y'all. And then he said LaTroy wasn't even in the room. He said LaTroy didn't come in the room until the whole altercation was over.